This is the quiet fire, a space for what men never say, but always feel. A place where desire doesn't need permission, where memory breathes through the skin, and truth whispers through silence.
You know the moment I mean. The water's off. The steam is still rising. Your hands are on your thighs, and the room is silent. Not peaceful. Not yet. Just silent. The kind of silence that hums in your ears like an old machine shutting down. You've dried your skin, but not your thoughts. You've wiped your body, but not the weight behind your ribs. And you sit there, towel clinging to your hips like an afterthought, while the ache behind your sternum stretches wider than the mirror can hold. There's something about this moment, after cleansing, after effort, after the distraction of heat and movement and soap. Something waits here, and if you're quiet enough, it speaks, not in words, but in the heaviness in your spine, the way your shoulders suddenly feel too big, or too old, or too far from anyone who's ever truly seen you. The silence after the shower is where most men meet themselves. Not at work, not in bed, not at the gym, or the table, or behind the wheel. Here, when there's no noise to cover the truth, no task to justify the tightness in your chest, just you, and the water that carried something away, but left you raw. Maybe you touched yourself during the shower, not for release, not for porn, just to remember you have skin. Maybe you thought about someone you'll never tell. Maybe a memory rose up like heat of a boy you once were, standing under a different faucet, carrying a different shame. Maybe you heard your father's voice again, or the silence where it should have been. And now, the echo is louder than the spray. This is the space where men unravel, not in violence, not in confession, but in this quiet, in between. You've done everything right. Worked, pushed, showed up, held it together. You've fed the people you love, protected the ones you fear losing, and swallowed more than you let rise. But your body knows. It always knows. It knows that after the water stops, your spirit still wants to be touched, not rubbed or taken, held. There is a difference. Maybe that's why you linger here longer than needed, drying one leg twice, checking your phone without reading, pretending you're not waiting, but you are, waiting for something, a hand, a word, a man's gaze that says, "I see you, brother. You don't have to disappear now. You've lived your whole life in anticipation of after you succeed, after you're chosen, after you're strong enough. But what if this moment, this silence, is not the end of something? What if it's the first time you're actually here? No armor, no water to hide behind, no scent of another man's approval, just you, bare and breathing. I know it's tender. I know your throat tightens when you try to name it. But this quiet, it's not punishment, it's permission. Permission to feel what never had room to surface, to grieve what you never named as grief, to hunger, not for sex or success, but for contact that doesn't require performance. So stay here just a little longer. Don't rush to dress. Don't cover what's finally visible. In this silence after the shower, you are not broken. You are becoming. And I am here, not to fix you, not to teach you, just to remind you, you are not the only man who longs to be held in the silence, and finally, to be whole.
If this stirred something in you, let it live. Let it breathe. Don't rush to name it. Don't rush to kill it. Let it exist. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to follow the heat, you'll know where to find me. Until then, burn quietly.